Ocean Sims, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a speed build, and if I'm being 100, like if I'm keeping it 100 with you, I've literally been sitting on this build for like 3 weeks now, but I genuinely just like felt like it wasn't good enough to post. I tend to feel like that a lot. I think I have like confidence issues when it comes to certain things. Like if it's not good enough, or if it's just not aesthetically pleasing to my eye, then I won't think it's like aesthetically pleasing to yours as well. So I just won't freaking post it. But here we are today. I wanted to create, at the time, a home for a single mom and her 2 girls. Shout out to all the single moms and dads out here doing it, rocking out, you know, for your kids. I have mad respect for you. I'm not a single mom, but I did have my kid at a young age, so I just know, like, you know, I just can only imagine having a kid at like a young age and being a single mom. And that's like my vision for the mom that lives here. Like, she had her kids young, you know, she probably had kids with the very first person she fell in love with, and things just really genuinely didn't work out, but she did not let that deter her from kind of making something of herself. And, you know, born and raised in Oasis Springs, she obviously probably couldn't afford a house off the bat, but this trailer had a really good price on it. It is technically a starter. I think it came out a little bit over 19,000 simoleons. Like, it was like 19,000 something from what I can remember. So, you know, a sim start out with that much, and I just feel like that's what she could afford, and it had, you know, enough room and space for her girls. You know, thanks to bunk beds, we can actually have a nice little spacious room, and I love it. Like, I feel like when I make homes that are more raggedy or more starter feeling, I actually feel more satisfied when I see my sims playing in it, because I love the thought of just like a sim working their way through life. The Sims is boring if you have everything. If you play with cheats, like I used to mother load and ka-ching all day, but it's literally so boring. It's so boring to play like that, because life is about the struggle. It's about getting somewhere. It's about, like, you know, started from the bottom, now you're here. Like, that's how I like to play now. So I love this trailer, and I don't know why I did a trailer. Like, I really don't know why, because I'm not someone that really knows. Oh, I do know why. That's why. Around this time when I did build this, I remember me and my hubby, like, we're always out and about in the morning and stuff. And we rode past a trailer park, and I was like, oh my God, I should make like a trailer. And there's like different kinds of trailers. Like, people do their own thing with their trailers, you know, like sometimes in trailer parks, they don't all look cohesive and they don't all look the same. It's like, dang, like this really looks like it was built in the Sims, and this one looks like it was built by someone else in the Sims. Like, it's literally like a park of trailers that don't really look cohesive. And I saw one that just looked really homey, and I think I love that. I love that. So thus this single mom with 2 girls trailer was born. But I love this. And anyway, I don't really play in trailers, and I was gonna put this in Strangerville, but I just went with Oasis Springs because I love how like Johnny Zez is in a trailer. So I kind of want to like trailer this area up. I even kind of like want to like redo this build and make it a little bit more, like, I don't know, sometimes when I look at a build, I'm like, oh my God, I love it, but I wish I did this and that, or I wish I kept this the same. Like, sometimes I do that. So I feel like if I was to ever create a save with all of my builds, ooh, that's a big promise. I would definitely fill this area up with trailers, and it would just be a nice little trailer community. So I don't know, maybe I should do that. It was funny because I think I was like showing an update on something, one of the patch updates, and someone saw that I had like an ocean save, and I have something going on in the background, but I just don't want to say like, hey, I'm making a save, and then people say like, oh my God, where's the save? I just can't do that kind of pressure. But I am like working on something that I want it. It's a big project, and I just feel like if I film every part of it, it's not going to come out good. It's going to be forced, and I just would rather, you know, complete a project or a save where it's mostly full and you're not waiting forever for like what I'm doing, because I tend to take a very, very, very long time. So no promises. This is the time that I'm taking to practice my building, so that if I do create something like that, you will enjoy what you're playing. And because I review save files a lot, and I love them. I love save files. They are my holy grail. I actually have a save file overview coming up of another save file that I've been meaning to do that I found, and I absolutely love that one. I think you guys are gonna love it too. But yeah, but back to the build. We're landscaping, and honestly, I kind of find landscaping therapeutic. Yeah, I said it. I do. I don't know why. It's something about it. It just feels like you're like trying to pick like puzzle pieces that go together and you're just trying to do your own thing. I tend to use the same plants over and over again. Thanks, Sims. I blame the Sims because honestly, there's not like a lot of plants that I just really like gravitate to, except for the ones that I normally use. So I just use the ones that I normally use. But here I am doing the layout, and I swear layouts are so hard for me. But for some reason, like when you're doing like a build like this where it's just like a long rectangle, it's really easy because you're like, well, duh, obviously the bathroom and the bedroom and stuff have to go somewhere, right? But I know that there are like builders out here that, you know, make this look much prettier, but it's a very simple layout. Like you go in, living room, kitchen, bathroom, bedrooms. It's really, really easy, but I had a lot of fun with it. And my favorite part of the house, I think, is the girls' bedroom because it looks cozy. You know, I feel like even though they live in this trailer, like it feels really cozy. They even have their like backpacks by the door, and it kind of looks lived in, but not like with too much clutter or whatever. So I think you guys will like it. I actually use the bathtub from Strangerville because I feel like this house needed a major flaw. You know, it has to look like, it can't just look raggedy, it can't just look busted, it has to look like it needs some actual fixing to do, so you're inclined to change it up. And I just felt like the bathroom was the perfect area to do that in. So it kind of has like a rusted, busted up sink and, you know, barely a shower. Maybe someone ripped the tub out or something, I don't know, but I just wanted it like that. And here I am placing flooring down, and I love the blue carpet. Blue is my favorite color anyway. I was going to give this trailer green carpet like how I did in my Eco Lifestyle LP. We had like green carpet. I love green carpet. I love paneling on walls. The home that I grew up in had paneling on the walls, and I used to hate it and think it was weird at the time. When I was younger, I was like, ew, this is so gross. No one has this in their house. Like, why is there like wood on the wall? But I learned to love it, and I love it in my Sims games. So even in my Family Dynamics challenge, I have wood paneling walls. I love wood panels so much. I feel like it's such a classy look. I love that look a lot. I used to be someone that just really liked the whole clean, all white lines, but now I love it. I can't believe I'm about to say this. I'm about to sound really HGTV, but it has character. It builds character. It gives the house character, and that's why I like it. But here you can see the girls' room. It's so cute. And you know what? And the reason why I like the idea of like a mom and her two girls is because sometimes I feel like a lot of families that are made in The Sims, a lot of people do like 2 boys and a girl, a boy and a girl, you know, like it's always like a boy and a girl. But I feel like this house is going to be fully ran by women, and I just love that idea because like in my household, I'm overran and like I am outnumbered by men, boys, and I love that. That's why I like creating, like I like when I see people creating households where it's like a family with all boys or all girls, because that happens, you know. Not everyone gets the best of both worlds. Some people literally just keep having boys. Like me, I'm afraid if I was to have another kid, it would probably be a boy. I'm pretty sure. So I'm a boy mom. I don't know if you guys are mothers out there. Well, I know some of you are. So yeah, drop down. If you're drop down, what ocean? No, sorry. I know I talk in third person sometime, but if you are a mom of all boys or all girls, yeah, like if you can relate, because yeah, it's a thing. Okay. It's totally a thing. But onto the mom's room. I love it. I wanted it to look lived in, classy. I feel like she's classy. I feel like she has a nice, you know, medium paying job. You know, it's not like she's down in the dumps, you know, but even if she was a waitress somewhere, even if she was working as like a bartender or something, that's cool too. But I also feel like she has something, you know, and she just chose to use her money wisely and invest in a trailer that she can kind of like change up, then pay a really high mortgage at a, you know, just maybe her ex messed up their credit and she can't get that right now. Just something in my mind that's like the story. I had a huge story in my head while I was building this, and that's just where I'm kind of taking it. But I love the bedroom. I end up like flipping it around because I wanted the dresser to be on the opposite side of the room. I felt like it just worked better, you know, if you're getting up trying to get dressed and stuff. And, you know, I wouldn't want her to be directly near that other window, you know, getting dressed. I decided to give them a little fish just to add a little bit of character also. Like, hey, we have a fish, you know. They don't really have any dogs or cats. They don't have any pets, but a fish is technically a pet. So, you know, I love this house. I love the kitchen. I wanted the kitchen to look really dingy and old because I just feel like Oh God, I don't know. I wish we had more. I wish we had more like things that looked rugged in the game, because it's like my favorite build style right now, just things that just look grungy, and that's just what I'm feeling right now. And I don't know why, it just reminds me, like, I want to make a home that looks like Shameless, you know what I mean, like the show. I love that grungy feel, because it's like, if you're raised in that environment, you don't really see anything too uncomfortable. Like, you're used to it, kind of thing, you know, just like how I said, like, I'm used to like wood paneling and all that stuff. But when I see my other friends and they have like, you know, crown molding on their walls, I'm like, what the heck? Where's the wood paneling? Where's the carpet? Well, how do you have a hardwood floors? You know, you really don't start comparing yourself or what you have, or how you're raised, until you see how other people live. And then that's when you start comparing yourself. But I love this trailer so much. I decided to give them like a little eating area, because I do feel like the mom would be someone that would have family dinners and say, all right, girls, come on, let's eat. And they'd, you know, pig out, eat some franken beans. I'm like trying to fix my hair while I'm talking to y'all. Oh, I love this Parenthood little bread thing that I put on the kitchen counters. I think it adds, you know, that like kid environment type of thing. I love that. Parenthood is one of my favorite. It actually is my favorite game hack. I love Parenthood, and I wish they kind of capitalize when we're on that essence of parenting and a family. That's just how I am. I'm a family simmer, and I can't help it. But yeah, I don't even know what else to say. The build's kind of like self-explanatory. I don't know. Expect more builds. Like, it's funny because my builds don't really do well as far as like, if I'm talking views, like they don't really do super well in the channel, because I know a lot of people aren't used to like me building anyway, and I'm not even like showcasing myself like that. But I will continue to like post them, the ones that I am proud of. Ouch, I hope you didn't hear that. I like hit my hand on my desk. I always do that when I get passionate. I talk with my hands. I can't help it. But I hope you guys enjoy the builds when I do post them, because anytime I am posting them, it's because I am actually proud of them, and I do want your feedback. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for some screenshots at the end of this video. I will see you in the next one. I'm getting my outro all messed up. Just keep simming. Always stay wavy. I love you so much. Alrighty, guys.